I completely agree with all the things that have been said by the guests in the studio, and I think they've done a brilliant analysis of the topic. But then again, I think that social media isn't really the problem. I think there is a moral decadence that not looking at. We're not looking at a deprivation of our moral.
All right. Some challenges with the links there. It seems to have frozen. Yeah, just go ahead. Go on.
Okay, so I can hear you. I can hear you. If you can hear me.
Sure. I'm sure you can pick up from where you left off.
There is a moral decadence in our society that we're not seeing, and this is the root cause of social media. Like the last speaker said, there are countries in the world who use social media for um, a lot of positive things. Then you ask yourself, why is the case in Nigeria so very different? Why are we so um, big on amplifying the negatives? And it's simply because, as a people, we're losing our moral fiber on a daily basis. We're not focusing on, minoring on the major and majoring on the minors. Like you said, Nigeria has a youthful population. 69% of our population are young people, and these people have energy, and they've got this drive to do things. But we must find a way, very, very quickly, to redirect that energy positively. It's not just about social media; it's about the fact that we have a bustling population that is untamed, for lack of better words. And here's what I'm going to with my point. So we are at a junction. Social media has come to stay. It's not going to go anywhere. It's revolutionizing the way that we communicate on a daily basis. Like Otega said, things happen nowadays in the minute, in the second. And if we drop the ball on this, we're going to be in a lot of trouble as a nation. So we must very quickly begin to find a way to reorientate young Nigerians who are the most active set of people on social media, and find a way to get them to focus more on the positives of social media. There are tons of opportunities. YouTube, for instance, is a university on its own, same as Instagram, same as TikTok. There are people who are learning digital skills, construction skills, whatever kind of skill you want to learn on social media. But you find that with the Nigerian population, a large majority of Nigerian populations are on social media just for the sake of entertainment. And when this is the drive, the bad news sells is what it is. So there is that tendency for them to tilt towards using social media for the very wrong reasons. I very often liken social media to the creation of dynamite. When dynamite were created, it was intended for good, but we all know how that went. And this is where social media is right now. So if we do not begin to very quickly begin to focus heavily and intentionally on the positive of social media, we're going to find ourselves down the drain as a nation very, very quickly. You look at nations like China, Canada, America, and perhaps maybe the UK, France, Dubai, for instance. These are nations that have hacked how to use social media to drive positive social change. And Nigeria must begin to take examples and learn lessons from these countries in a way to drive ourselves forward.